to the Indie Wrestling Guy with your hosts, the Hall of Fame referee, Jay Hawk, the not-so-mysterious benefactor, JGold, and the legendary Charly Butters.
Hey, we're back again.
I have been drinking all night, so it's good. I am. Yes.
Yeah,
I am
sort of drunk on sake, JGold.
Sake and Sapporo. Yes.
You got Butters drinking a sun-kissed orange zero sugar. Yeah, that's what we've been doing. That's what's up.
Yeah. So I went out to sushi tonight with Matt Fish, and then last night I was out with another couple before we did the night shift, and then Sunday night I went to see Evil Dead Burn by myself. And then tomorrow night, I'm going to a Korean barbecue restaurant in the city after work. So I am really maximizing my summer, as we say.
Yeah, I went, let's see what I did this weekend. Friday, I went to AIW. Saturday was Wrestling Under the Stars. And then Sunday, I didn't do anything. And then Monday after work, I went and saw Evil Dead Burn.
Did you like it?
I thought the gore was cool, but I mean, I'm just... Overall, no, man. I don't like this new trilogy. I don't.
Wait, you don't like the whole trilogy, really?
Like what they've been doing. Like they fell into the same trap of every other horror movie. What's every horror movie have right now? There's a final girl. It's always a woman. And that usually does not bother me, but it's every single horror movie does that now. So it's like its main character's a girl in this one again. Evil Dead was always male centric as the hero. Ash was the hero. There was some really good comedy. Not in this one. Racist grandma isn't funny to me. That's some
and there was a
shit.
lot. Yes, there was a lot of. There was no Evil Dead is known for its humor, and you're 100% right. There was zero humor, not even dark humor. It was zero.
They tried with her. Yeah. They made her like the centerpiece for the funny stuff. Like there was like 3 or 4 parts where like they threw her on screen just to say some racist shit, and it was like, oh, awkward laugh time, and it's like, no, I don't give a fuck about this. And then like the gore and stuff was amazing. Like the headrest into the like neck and face was great. Like there was a lot of great stuff. Like the makeout scene was disgusting. I was cringing so hard at that makeout scene. It was so gross. But it was so like, but that was like, okay, yeah, that's Evil Dead. Like you got the gore and stuff, right? But there was no comedy. There's like the female lead is just whatever. Like she's so like it's not that she's not unlike. She's not. None of the female leads have been unlikable. It's just that they're like she was closed off and like didn't reveal anything until it needed to be revealed.
Well, my problem with the family was the movie didn't dictate. Like, so you start off with that whole scene in the lake, and then you go to the club, and then you go immediately to this family that is all dysfunctional. They're like, why is that even a thing? Like. It didn't make any sense. You just added it for nothing.
Miserable, awful people to begin with. Yeah. So it was like there was no massive change in them when they got taken over. It was just like, oh, they're just going with it. They're already evil people. Like the dad was already just evil. I heard they wanted to have the dad play the new Freddy Krueger in the new movie that's coming out.
He was fine. I mean, you did that weird shit with the dog and everything. I'm like, all right, if you got to kill a dog to get over, we got a big problem.
Yeah, like that. And then like you got to shoot yourself with a handgun 15 times in the head. Like, what was that other than to just be gory? Like there's a lot of dumb shit, man. Like it just.
Well, it didn't feel like I didn't understand. Like, nobody read the Necronomicon. Why did she come back and boil the lake out of nowhere?
Okay, so hold on. Okay, so that stuff at the lake followed from the last one because that's where the one friend was that would like rose up out of the lake. So that stuff tied to that.
Okay.
What I thought was dumb was they showed her walk out in front of the car. Then they cut to the whole argument and then him driving into her again. I'm like, why would you circle back to that? Why wouldn't you just have her standing at the side of the road, then cut to the party stuff and then have her walk out in front of him as he's driving away? There was no reason to do that other than that flash cut of like from that happening to the butt shaking in your face. It was dumb. I was like, that was such a waste. Like that was a wasted, like, oh, look what we could do.
Yeah, like, I'm with you on that. Good. I'm with you on that. I miss the Necronomicon. I miss the fast-moving camera going through the woods.
It wasn't like she was like reading trash off the ground and somehow read the 4 words. And it's like, I'm pretty sure like in the original Evil Dead, it was 3 words that he couldn't fucking remember.
Correct.
And now it's 4 words.
Verata Nictu. That's right.
And like, so like that whole thing, and then like she
but like
said
there wasn't
4 words.
there wasn't any of the demon flying through the woods, the fast motion Sam Raimi like with the noise and everything.
They did
we didn't
it
get
like
any
twice. They did it twice, but one of them was the dog, and one of them was like just like to a cutaway like of the like they're out in the middle of nowhere, and it's like
right.
Okay,
It didn't
we're
feel
in the middle
good.
of nowhere.
Right. But I like the kills, and it's gonna make money because it's Evil Dead because of the name. And there's supposed to be a third one coming out in 27 or late 27, early 28, which is supposed to cap off Burn, Rise, and I forgot the third one, what it's going to be called. But
this one's supposed to be like a 70s period piece. It's supposed to go back to the beginning of everything to explain it. But like if you saw like the after credit stuff, so we have a current day grandma that's still alive out there trying to like kill random people for her legs. And then you have the mom from the last one back magically through the mirror dimension, which we've seen before in Army of Darkness. But like, so she's back, and it's like, but we're gonna go to the 70s now. Is like how are they gonna tie everything together? Like they need like I kept thinking this like the dude that plays the new version of Captain America and Marvel, Wyatt.
Wyatt Russell.
Wyatt Russell. I feel like he would be a good male character lead for Evil Dead. I think he would fit this. Like he's got that look about him, like the stature. Like I feel like he could be like a funny badass. Yeah, and that's what we need, is another funny badass in this. That's what makes it different. That's what makes Evil Dead different from all the other horror, because these movies are just the same as everything else that's out there. There's jump scares and gore, and that's all it is.
Shop smart. Shop S-Mart. That's what we need to see, some S-Mart.
You need like a smart ass, like cool ass character. Yeah. And I don't care if it makes him lean more towards action. That's what it should be. That's what Evil Dead should be.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping they can right the ship, but I doubt it. I think this new trilogy just sucks. I think whoever's behind it just didn't get the fucking memo on shit.
And last week I mean, speaking of something that made me happy was I saw Jackass last week, and I was loving life. Jackass. There's nothing funny than watching people shit themselves and do bad shit to their genitals. It just kills me. Dude, and if anyone gets in a shopping cart and gets thrown over things, I laugh so hard, Butters. There might not be anything to me funnier than guys pushing each other in a shopping cart through the parking lot and then hit the island and then fly out of the I love it. I love it so much. I can't explain it.
Been there, done that. Did it to my friends.
Me too.
Like that was a Jackass, was
yes. And we were doing that before CKY. Like we were doing that in the mid 90s before CKY got famous doing it in the late 90s. So I'm just saying, we all got tossed out of a shopping cart back in the day. But there wasn't a whole lot of wrestling going on this weekend, so we didn't have a whole lot of parties to like discuss, No,
I mean, like we did Wrestling Under the Stars on Saturday, which
how was that?
I mean, I from a business standpoint, I made a bunch of money. I only spent a little bit of that money, so like I got my Hardy stuff autographed.
Are they nice?
I made like 4 times. I mean, yeah, they look really tired and beat up.
I bet.
So like they were kind of just like
aren't they in their 50s at this point? Isn't Matt Hardy like in his early 50s? Like I feel like they're like
maybe. Yeah.
Sure. I mean, but it's like, crazy.
So, I mean, I took that money and I rolled it over to, there's a new shipper out at Walmart's, the SummerSlam shipper. And it has a bunch of like Monday Night Wars figures, and they have the new Cactus Jack, the last Mick Foley figure that's going to be released now that he's done with his stuff. It's a Cactus Jack Ultimate, and they had 6 of them. I bought all 6 of them.
Really?
Yes, I bought a John Cena Ultimate, a Randy Orton Ultimate, and a John Cena base. Like it's not a basic, but it's a elite. Because I figure I could flip all of them, but the cactuses I'm holding on to, one for myself, and then the others I think I'm gonna hold on to till the next Foley stop at
I was gonna say I can get them signed. Yeah.
And
by the way, the Hardys, Matt Hardy 51 and Jeff Hardy 49.
Yep.
My God, those guys have been doing it forever at this point. So this weekend in New York is crazy because Fanatics Fest is this weekend, and Saturday night's main event is Saturday night here. So they are all Danhausen's Fanatics Fest photo op is all sold out. Almost every one of the WWE people are sold out, like, to be honest. And the last time I took Harper was 2 years ago on her birthday, and we met Bianca Belair. And then the Liv Morgan line was so long and so poorly run that we had to get off, and I requested a refund because we never got to Liv Morgan. We were online for an hour and change, and we never got there. But the underhandedness of your pal Josh to meet Bianca Belair, they called in the handicap people first, and me and Harper went in. I grabbed her and went, let's go, because I'm not waiting on this line. So that was that was 2 years ago. I was the hero. It was on her birthday, and she got in Bianca Belair's Instagram. So no fucks given now, but I had to get her in. So I was like, let's go. So I moved her in with me, with all the, the people who needed to get in before me in their chairs and whatnot. And that's my own fault. You know what? As a dad, I try to get her everything she needs. So I won't do that again, because I'm not going this year because Harper's not around. But, it's worth it, because that picture is still on her wall. So whatever. And I'm going to see the Odyssey this weekend too. So
maybe we should get in and talk about some wrestling, because I'm sure everyone wants to know all about our movie review ideas.
Yes,
and all about how you take things from handicapped people.
Scam the
yeah. So obviously Jayhawk's not with us this week. He lost a beloved family pet, Jayhawk. So he is off this week, and maybe off for the foreseeable future. He's been taking it pretty hard. So, and if you get a chance to text him or Twitter him, just wish him well, because that fucking blows, man. Yeah, it's never good when you have to put down a pet. When I had to put down my cat, it was really hard. So but luckily I have Goldie now, and she is a terror. So she's the mascot of the indie wrestling guide. Yes. By the way, let's just make sure we get your plug in. Go on and watch Apron Bump, because Butters made an appearance, and he was dropped. Today is Wednesday, so tomorrow when we drop, Butters was on today, and watch it, because it's really good. He did like an hour and 40 minutes with him, and it was really, really good. Did you watch it on YouTube, or did you listen to it? No, I watched it on YouTube. I wanted to see you and the whole setup and everything. Okay, yeah, I'm still not there yet, but eventually I'll get there with the. It looked good. I don't know what it was. It was like lit up right. Like you looked really good. Like everything kind of was bright and airy. It looked good. So everybody check that out. So yeah, I didn't realize he did the YouTube of it too, but I was like, I had to make sure my video looked good, so we're good there. Yeah, you did it right. Yeah, so it's on YouTube. It's also like wherever you get your podcast at, if you want to just listen to it. Apron Bump. He's got lots of followers. Kyle is really awesome. He does these videos on TikTok where he was like, if every like Battle of Los Angeles winner faced the WWF champion at SummerSlam or whatever. And it's just a really fun, like what if scenario type thing. And his mind works very different, and it's very fun to like see it in action when we were talking about stuff. And like, I even pointed it out to him. I'm like, I love how his mind works, because he came up with some like really interesting scenarios that could have happened for No Way Out of Texas. So it's a lot of fun. Definitely be back on there again. So I hope so. Yeah, I'd like to. You did. Yeah, you guys had some good stuff going on. So, so let's do shout outs. Let's shout out to. Let's start with Patty. Hi, Patty. Because I got to see Patty. We did a little selfie together. Yep. Shout out to Zach, who wants to buy Stone Cold Steve Austin's truck for over $16,000. I saw that. He should do it. I think he should. That'd be super fun. Yeah, then you and him could go out together. Stone Cold Steve Austin's truck. Yeah. Shout out to Bagel Monger, who I'm going to see him next week. Yeah, you're going to see him next week. We're having dinner first, and then I'm going to ETU, so I'll see him next week. You have to let him know. I'll have to tell you some future plans, so you can kind of tell him, and he can kind of float some stuff to Shrugs. We got some ideas. I'm very excited about these ideas. Also, shout out to Paul, who I got to see at AIW, and he was busy trying to get his Series 6 card signed. He saw Broner got his card signed. He got Shimbashi and MJ Santana to sign his cards. He has the first ever production signed card because he saw them. I did not get to see them. When I was there, we didn't cross paths. So this weekend I will see them at Unsanctioned, and they will be signing my stuff that needs to be signed, so I can finally send out all this stuff. Also, Friday, fanny packs will be in my hands, so I can finally send out your hat and fanny pack combos. Yes, I need it. Get your orders in if you want those. Hit me up. We'll make it happen. Fanny packs are 30, hats are 30. Combo it. We'll throw in some cards. Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
So let me know, and I'll get all that mailed out on Monday.
What's on this weekend?
This weekend, July 17th and July 18th on the Indie Wrestling Television Network, Scenic City Invitational.
Oh.
So we're going to talk about night one because it's fucking awesome. Shimbashi versus Danny O'Ryan.
Oh, shit.
Effie versus Kelsey Reagan.
Ooh.
The Wall, Tyler Stevens versus Chase Holiday. Mackenzie Morgan versus London Lightning. Sal Renaro versus Kenzie Page. Joseph Alexander, that's A-Game, versus Tyler Franks. Isaiah Broner, friend of the show, best pal of the show, versus Dmitry Alexandrov.
Ooh.
Big Dave Weaver versus Anakin Murphy. And that's the first round. And the Indie Wrestling Television Network Independent Wrestling World Championship, Mance Warner, our pal, versus John Wayne Murdoch in a title match. That is all this Friday night, July 17th. There are no matches for the 18th yet because we don't know who's winning. But that is night one of the Scenic City Invitational, and our bet is probably Isaiah Broner going to win the whole thing.
Yeah,
So,
I'm gonna put
saying.
my money on Broner. That sounds like a solid bet there.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I think he is the bee's knees. He's going to win the whole thing. So,
Well, I guess I'm gonna talk about Triller TV, and we're gonna talk about some Game Changer Wrestling, the life of a boss, which will be happening out of Dallas, Texas at Gillies. And what we have, Otis Kogar defending the GCW Ultraviolent title against Nino Extremo. The GCW Tag Team titles will be on the line when Busta and the Brain face KJ Orso and Sam Stackhouse. The Bad Boy versus Brick. Joey Janela will take on Brick Savage. That should be a banger. Also, Bear Bronson and Gabby Forza, the Savage Gnomes, taking on one called Manders and Thomas Shire. That's going to be heavy hitting.
I like Thomas Shire. Very throwback.
Plus, obviously, the GCW champion, the other Kogar, will be there, probably doing something. That's all that's announced right now on the Triller TV page. I'm sure they've announced more on GCW, but I'm not going to mess with it because we have other stuff to do. So there's that. If you listening to this, you probably know about GCW. You've probably watched GCW. You know how to get in there, do that, and what's going on. So,
Yep. Watch your own crap. Watch GCW. Do that, and yeah.
Or rewatch AIW Absolution.
Yeah, do that, which we're gonna cover.
It's available on YouTube. So yeah,
And Patreon. If you join the Patreon for AIW or the YouTube, you get it either way. So check it
yeah,
out.
you just get it a little bit late on the Patreon. So you get it like a couple days later, which is fine. They usually inject backstage promos and stuff into it, so you get like a full version instead of like whatever the live version was. So that's always cool.
Doing a review.
This week we are covering AIW Absolution XIX. You know how
19.
many that is? 19? Is it 19? Are you sure?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
And I told a story about AIW 14 when we were at when we were at the what's it called? What was the name of that place? What was the place over there in the flats? I keep forgetting when my brain doesn't work.
The Odeon?
Mance Warner coming out, and it was packed, Butters. You remember? Like, the place was absolutely packed to the gills, and Mance comes out, and he's going through the crowd, and my brother wouldn't move from his seat, and Mance literally put his feet on his legs and mushed my brother's head down so he could walk through the crowd because Sam was not cooperating because Mance needed a spot to put his feet in, but Sam wouldn't move, so Mance mushed him out of the way. So Absolution is always a really, really fun time. I've been to 3 Absolutions in my life, and I love every one of them. And it's just great. So, and this venue looked great. It's exactly how Absolution should be in a venue like that. And I know you were up top with Stacy and Pam?
Yeah, we were in the balcony.
Sweet. How were those seats? Was that fun?
Always good. You get a perfect view for everything. So
that's great. Yeah. I was home, and I got a chance to watch the whole thing from home. Which was
you missed part of the main event. We'll get there though, because I talked to you about it, and you're like, I didn't see it. I got to go back and watch it.
Oh, that's right. I had to go back and rewatch it. But yes.
So this took place in Cleveland, Ohio, live from the Globe Iron the new home in Cleveland of AIW. I guess it's not really new. They've been there for a while now.
Couple years.
We started off with a pre-show match. Tyler Jordan with Nipsey Nash going up against Rudy Ray Woods. What'd you think about this?
I like how far both of these guys have gone. Tyler Jordan and Rudy Ray Woods. Rudy Ray Woods is going to be mid-card for them within the next 2 or 3 shows. And Tyler Jordan is, he's getting scouted and everybody likes him. And we just saw him against Bill Collier over at Neo Pro. Like, Tyler Jordan is Tyler Jordan. He's a top prospect. So I didn't mind it at all. I thought that's a match that could have been on the regular card, if you ask me.
Rudy was taking some crazy head drops, man.
Yeah.
He took 2 or 3 of them. It was oof.
I mean, someone's got to teach him not to do certain things, but
So another AIW show and another AIW show without a AIW recognized scramble match.
Scramble, yes.
I missed the opening scrambles.
Yeah.
Scrambles and eggs. So I mean, I guess we kind of sort of got something similar in the main, but it wasn't really, but it was. I don't know.
I guess you could call it a scramble, but a championship scramble does not count the same as the showcase scrambles that AIW loves to do.
I think there's a lot of young talent that could have, they could have put in there to get them on Absolution. They could have put them in like the Andre the Giant Battle Memorial Battle Royal or whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like, we just got this one singles match and that was it. So
that's fine. It was fine.
Yeah, it was fine.
Yep.
Tyler Jordan did pick up the win. So he is continuing on. Nipsey Nash, of course, helped cheat. Hope they figure out something interesting to do with him here.
Yeah, I like Nipsey Nash as a manager. I'd like to see him maybe get a couple other people under his stable and see how that works.
I think he can barely handle Tyler Jordan, so I don't know if that would really work for him.
I like him. I like him in a lot of different capacities. I think there's definitely potential out there to add some guys to him, but. Yeah,
I could see that, but he does need some work. Like he's still not 100% on the managing stuff. He's young. He still needs to get better at doing promo. He still needs to get better at doing stuff at ringside and like interacting with.
You know who we should watch, Butters? You remember Julius Smokes? He should watch Julius Smokes. And I think that is a guy who he can model his managerial style after. I think if you watch a little more of that, and there's a few other guys that I'll think of, but I think Julius Smokes is the one who comes closest to like a hype man, almost like what Nipsey Nash does. So we'll see. But yeah, if you're listening, dude, check out Julius Smokes and see how he used to run stuff, and I think you could take a lot from him.
I'll make sure to tell Dom that you told him that. So.
Why, is that a good or bad thing? Is Dom going to hurt me?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out. We'll find out.
Why do I have to worry when you bring up Dom's name that I'm going to get hurt?
I love the fact that like you have those plans for the weekend, and you're going to be limping the entire weekend. It's
I'll be limping on the way home from the weekend. I'll be already done, it'll be that long drive home on Sunday morning.
Yeah,
after
you'll
I
be cramping. You'll be cramping,
like I did that night.
Home.
Yes, like I did that night. From whatever that place was, by the lake.
Yes.
We had the snow, and Dom kicked me in the thigh, and it hurt for a day and a half later. So, and he goes, "That was only 30%." I was like, "Well, why do I have a softball size hematoma in my thigh?"
70% next weekend. So
I'm nervous. Yes. Anyway, on to the next.
Up next, Emerson Jane taking on Jocelyn Navarro. Excellent women's match to open the show.
Yeah,
Emerson Jane. Very awesome. We've seen her in DPW before. She is a deathmatch wrestler as well, so she just does it all.
She's Scottish.
She's Scottish. She does
wiping her ass with the Jamaican flag. That was something, Butters. I thought Jocelyn was gonna fucking kill her. To be honest,
I mean, Emerson is she's got that work rate, as they say. She's really good.
Yep.
This match was pretty decent. Sure. Jocelyn did pick up the win, but fun match.
Yeah, I enjoyed it very much. It was definitely the right way to open up. I think the crowd was in it, and we had there was a lot of good things going on there.
Short either. They went for quite a bit of time too. So
yeah, no doubt.
And moving on from that, we go to Alonzo Cruz the new evil student going up against Dominic Garini, the AIW gatekeeper. And Alonzo defeated Dom by using his tiny neck chain.
I was surprised, by the way. I was extremely surprised. Like, I'm just going to be honest. I was extremely surprised that with the outcome. I thought the match was great. I think Alonzo has got a buttload of potential, and we've already discussed that.
With Broner and everybody else,
yeah, Broner too. Yeah, he's. But I am stunned with the outcome, and I like that though, because who wants things predictable? So I thought it was really. I thought that match gave the fans a little like whoa, like they were taken aback, and that's a good thing.
And then we go to Swoggle versus the Duke for the golden boot.
I like the golden boot being lit up.
The whole special entrance for the golden boot, only for moments into the match, Katie Arquette shows up with the tag team titles. Derek and Tyson come in through the crowd.
You knew that was going to happen.
So, I literally called it on the ride up, and Stacy did not like that idea. And then when it happened, he looked at me and was like, God damn it.
Yeah. You know what? If you're gonna do matches like that, there's nothing wrong with like shifting over to Dom and Swoggle. If you're not gonna value the tag division as much as you should, give it to Dom and to Duke and Swoggle. I'm fine with it for now. I'm fine with it. It was fine. Derek and Man Bear Pig Kid did their best, and that was the end of that. And Derek should be a single wrestler anyway. So
I just think that there's enough tag teams that they don't need to do this. The tag division it doesn't need to be a joke, and it's just whatever this is now. So Swoggle and Duke defeat Derek Dillinger and Tyson Riggs to finally stop the reign of terror.
Right.
So I mean, it's cool that Swoggle's a 2-time tag champ. Funnily enough, it's with the Duke. So they're very odd couple. Duke is obviously a bad guy. Swoggle's a good guy. So we'll see where that leads us to. Hopefully something better than that.
We'll see. I mean, I'm assuming that it's going to be very comedy heavy.
Obviously Swoggle's involved. It's got to be the Duke is the one doing all the work in there, and the Duke really doesn't need to be working. So that's rough.
Yeah. The Duke doesn't need to be working.
I mean, he's a manager. He doesn't usually get in there and wrestle all the time. Like,
right.
This was like a special occasion type thing for,
the Duke and I, at least we agreed on something this week. Kine from the Main Event Network, he went out and said, Butters, and I need to tell you this because I need your opinion, that the Planet of the Apes was the best trilogy ever. And I was like, this is the most outrageous thing I ever heard when you have Lord of the Rings sitting right there and Star Wars. And he said, no, Planet of the Apes. And Duke came in and was just like, this is utterly ridiculous. So Duke and I are on the same page there. And I am still taken aback by Kine's nonsense to say that the Planet of the Apes trilogy was the best trilogy of all time. Butters. Right? I mean, that's outrageous, right?
I really, really, really want to call him the R word, but I'm just going to reserve myself and just move along.
Yeah.
Just going to move along.
Yes.
Up next, Austin James, Mance Warner, and a baseball match.
Oh, I like this so much. I like how they pitched him Austin James the ball and he missed it. And then Mance protects his face from a headshot with a catcher's mask. And I just liked everything about this.
He brought the one chair in the ring and he goes, "Oh, not that chair. That's my beaten chair." And Stacy looks at me and he goes, "I got a different kind of beaten chair." We just sat there and fucking giggled the whole time.
That's like, so funny.
Just cracked jokes the whole fucking time at this match. Like,
he brought in a chair that like Steph uses when she goes to visiting day to see my daughter and she sits out. Like he brought in that like folding.
Yeah, it's just a camping chair. It's like a camping chair. You sit there drinking a beer and telling him how much he fucking sucks at baseball. That's so good. And then fucking Pedro is wearing the fucking catcher mask. It's good shit. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's it. You know what? You need some of that. Absolution should have a little bit of everything. So yes, that was definitely fun. Mance is great. I fucking love Mance. He doesn't forget where he came from. and he's just fun to watch.
Oh, Manser comes out there and he has to preach every time, and we love when Manser preaches, and he's just having a good old time, and that's the Mance Warner I like.
Manser loves the microphone, doesn't he?
Absolutely. He's loves to have a good time. Love Mance.
Oh, Manser over and over again. Yep.
Austin James did pick up the win over Mance Warner, continuing his streak of defeating hardcore opponents or facing hardcore opponents. So
they love giving Austin James lots of wins, don't they?
They're building them up.
Really good record.
It's really interesting the stuff that happens now, because you can really tell who Thorne likes. Like,
sure.
Oh boy, look at that main event scene. You can tell who he likes.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
All right. After that, we had everybody's match of the night. We had Shimbashi against Joey Janela.
I don't think it was close, by the way. I don't think anybody else could hold a candle to this match.
No, this match was like awesome. 25 fucking minutes. Like, there's no way they gave them this much time. Joey absolutely made the call to go long, and probably got yelled at in the back for it. Fucking match. If you look at the way everything like ended up too, like there was a quite a bit more time spent than what was normally spent on things. So but this match made Shimbashi, like we all said, like this elevated Shimbashi. Janela showed he can fucking go. He can wrestle in the ring. He wrestled his ass off. They fucking just kept going back and forth, throwing everything they had at each other. Finally, Shimbashi hit the Shim baptism and got the win.
Is it
God damn, this match was great.
Yeah, it really was. And is it time to acknowledge Joey Janela is one of the greatest independent wrestlers of all time? I mean, he absolutely is. Absolutely.
I think he gets a bad rap because he does deathmatch stuff, and we'll go. But if you look at like all the high profile stuff he's gone and done, he's that guy that goes in there and does that for everybody, and it's like he's the name that goes in there and does, like, if like Paul Walter Hauser wants to come in and do something, like he's the name. Like, if there's a big name, they come in, they want to work Joey because they know that he worked AEW, so they know he can do it. And Joey's in good shape. Like, I don't get the hate for him. Like, he went in there and fucking busted ass and did great. Like, he can fucking go if he wants to. He does what he does. He's very entertaining. So like, he doesn't have to go hardcore super indie style if he doesn't want to, and he did this time, and it was fucking great. Shimbashi was really happy with the match. I talked to him after.
That's how you put somebody over. That's Joey Janela understands how you put somebody over. He has put over, I mean, he gets a bum rap with certain things. He gets shit on, and he has to fight through the shit storm with like the Sabu stuff. And like, I don't know if he deserves any of that. He goes out there, every match that I have seen Joey Janela wrestle, whether it be at GCW, ETU, AIW, he has been one of the best, if not the best match on the card every time. The guy can just he understands exactly what to do. Yep. And this match is no different. Shimbashi is going to be a major independent star and a player on the indie scene people are going to buy tickets to see him. That's how good he is getting.
Yes.
And so good on AIW for putting Shimbashi over. Good on Joey for making Shimbashi look like $1 million. And I cannot wait. Next weekend, I'm assuming Shimbashi is at ETU. I cannot wait for more from this guy and to see how far he's come. And yes, people shit on him when he cut the hair. He doesn't need the hair. He's great. Whatever he wants to do. I
think Shimbashi and Danny Orion are at ETU as a team.
They are. Yeah, I think they are.
So you're getting the heat.
Yeah, it is something. It is something to behold. And Shimbashi, good for you. Yeah,
I'm sure MJ will be there as well. So make sure you say hi to my little honey badger friend.
If she's there, I definitely will. I got to get a picture. So
if she doesn't escape beforehand,
she's so small. I might just do like the picture of just me from like the chest up, and if you can get her eyes in it, it'll be okay. Like that'll be an okay photo. We'll see.
She'll wallop you too, man. She's a little.
Listen, everyone else wants to. I don't know. Yeah. Is this the first independent show where almost everyone on the card wants to just beat the shit out of me? I'm not sure, Butters.
I mean,
there's a lot of people on this card who wants to beat the shit out of me, and I'm not sure why. But I think
just AIW. I think you just really purposefully annoy half the AIW roster.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. It's Dom, it's Mr. Broner, it's Big Sam. Like, I just annoy. I don't know why. I don't do anything. Dom just hates my takes on everything.
Up next, we got Philly Collins going up against Marina Tenaglia, and the implosion of PME begins.
I want to say something that might hurt some feelings. This felt a little Uso versus Uso-y. It just didn't get all. It didn't get started.
It didn't click with the fans.
Yeah,
the fans are not invested in this story right now.
I feel bad,
but I also feel like this is the first of a couple meetings. So this is the first match we had. It's at Absolution. Yeah, it's at Mania. But there's more to the story. I think that they can kind of tell and get this over, because obviously it's not doing it just yet. So I'm hoping that they're able to figure out and make it work. Because
I'm going to be honest, I think Philly is setting himself up to be a major face player in AIW. Like, he can be, and I think Marino needs to figure out what kind of bad guy he wants to be, and not just the kind who's just frustrated with his tag team partner. So I think that's going to take a little time.
Yeah, I think this match cool bad guy. Be like, be more than just a cool bad guy.
Right. I think this match felt a little rushed. And we've talked about it on other shows where, like, the feud seems needs more time to simmer. And I think this needs way more time than just, the 3 weeks leading up to it or whatever, where Marino was like, I've had enough. You know what I mean?
We'll get there. I think, like I said, I think this is the first beating. I think there's a lot more to come out of this story. I could kind of see, like, one of them getting a title shot, costing the other one. And kind of just heating it up even more, and kind of just we'll see what happens. So
most definitely. That's what I think. I agree with you on that. But I need to see a little more. It can't end at this one. I don't think I was satisfied with this.
Yeah, Marino did end up defeating Philly in the first of their meetings, hopefully, or in this match at least. So up next, we got the Stardom Special Attraction match. Rana Yagami in her first ever American match, taking on Hazuki, who was featured in AEW in the Owen Hart tournament.
This was just cool, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was just cool. Like,
we called hand check on a certain young fan that we know loves Stardom several times to make sure they weren't doing anything in the crowd.
Hand check.
Yeah, we had to hand check them several times. Make sure they weren't,
hand check. I like that. By the way, I like that. Now I might use that, because when we go to movies, if you go and you see someone alone, you call them a masturbator. But I think I'm now going to say we need to hand check that guy and do that. I love that. Hand check is great. This was just a cool fucking match. Like, who cares? This was so cool. Like, I mean, even my wife came in, she goes, "What is that?" I'm like, these are two Japanese wrestlers who they send them over here to like work the indies and get experience. I'm like, look how fucking cool this is. And it was just cool. Like, that's how you do it. You put it on there. You don't need the world of fanfare, but you do need a little bit of heads up. But otherwise, they come out. The two of them are just cool. And you just want to watch something that's that cool. So I enjoyed it 100%. Who was the referee? Jake? I think Jake was the referee for that one. That was just cool. The whole match was just run well. Those two ladies beat the shit out of each other, and fuck yeah.
Yeah, and it was Suzuki picking up the win over Rana Yagami. So she was not successful in her first ever American match. So unfortunately,
it's okay.
But, it was a good time. It was a lot of fun. Up next, the semi-main event, the AIW Intense Title 3-way match. Isaiah Broner with Josh Prohibition defending the title against the King, the god of this shit, Nick fucking Gage, and the jerky man himself, Kaplan.
The King, the Indie Wrestling Guide, two Indie Wrestling Guide favorites, Kaplan and Isaiah Broner, and the King and the god of this shit, Nick Gage. Dude, this match fucking ruled. If we didn't have a main event and this was the main event, this match fucking ruled. Kaplan is the face of AIW. He's the face of AIW.
It was very good, but I feel like they held back.
All right.
It felt like they held back. Like it for some reason it wasn't underwhelming, but it felt like they held back. So I don't know if we're gonna see like some more out of it.
Maybe
I personally hope we just see Broner go up and take that absolute title away from the champion. That would be really nice. Kaplan, though, getting the win here. The now intense champion. He said that now he can't say that he did all this for nothing. He has now done it for a title. So
is this his first? Is this his first title in AIW ever?
Yes.
I mean, God bless him. Good for you,
well,
Cap.
I mean, technically, he held the hardcore title from the tournament. It wasn't really defended.
Bill Alfonso?
Yeah, it really wasn't defended. But I mean, other than at the tournament itself. But yeah, like this is his first of the main titles at AIW that he held. So
yeah, this is Kaplan. Good for you. Congratulations, my friend. It's no one. When people say you deserve it, nobody, I think, deserves this more than Kaplan. I have to be honest.
And he won it beating Nick Gage of all people. He pinned Nick Gage.
Yeah, so. If you're gonna get it, that's the way to get it. That's the way to get, and that's the way to not devalue Broner. And I love that. And I thought the match was sensible. And Kaplan, you deserve all of this. And I hope that your reign be long, as they say in Game of Thrones. And enjoy, Cap, because you deserve it, brother.
And now it is time for the main event of the evening for the AIW Absolute title, which is brand new now. We got a brand new title. It is a 5-way match where the current champion, Sam Hardway Holloway, the WWE ID superstar, will go against Wes Barkley, Chuck Stone, Eric Taylor, and Mikey Montgomery. And this started off pretty much how I expected. I expected Mikey to slap Sam, and he did like a couple minutes after, but he also super kicked him in the face first. So everybody got their shots in on Sam. Then Sam came back and just fucking wrecked everybody. He threw Mikey like a small baby into the fucking guardrail, just ragdolled him. He just whooped everybody around, hitting big boots, just absolutely dominating everyone.
Yeah.
He did a dive over the top rope onto everybody. And then tragedy in quotations struck as he went to take a step outside and just went down. Then he tried to get back in the ring, fell over, went into the corner. We then spent a good 5 minutes or so with the air getting sucked out of the place from the injury.
Yep.
He could not continue, so he left.
I thought the towel over his head was a nice touch, by the way. Derek
left
put the towel over his head.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then it was decided that we would have a new champion between Barkley, Stone, Taylor, and Montgomery. And it is elimination, so they went at it in a 4-way. Eric Taylor turned on the Duke, hit the Duke
that
with
was
the
something,
chair.
wasn't it?
Turned face. Thank God. I love it. I love Eric Taylor as a face. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Chuck Stone eliminated both Eric Taylor and Mikey Montgomery.
Yeah.
And it was down to Wes Barkley and his Barkley bullshit, whatever people.
Barkley Nation.
And Chuck Stone without
angry.
Papa Stone.
Yeah.
Which is probably why he lost, because Papa Stone wasn't there. Wes Barkley, your brand new AIW Absolute champion. After Chuck eliminated Eric and Mikey, I did not care anymore and went downstairs to take a really beautiful long pee, followed by a really nice fart that ended as Wes Barkley's music hit for him winning the belt. So
I have to say, Wes Barkley, for what they want to do, that's the guy. He is good at promoting himself, and he's good at promoting the brand. So I get it. I like the new title a lot. It looks very AEW light almost, but it's a great looking belt. The big red belt now is really nice. I know you're not a fan of Wes, but I do think he is the guy. It made the most sense. I know you wanted Mikey in there, but there's time for that. And I do think Mikey will eventually win the AIW title. But I did like it. I like the injury angle. I thought I really thought Kaplan and Broner and Gage should have been the main event, to be honest. However, I didn't have any problem with this match. It didn't bore me. It didn't overstay its welcome. It is what it is. So, now we get into the Wes Barkley era, and it's a whole different mindset and a different era for AIW. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, I thought it was a wet fart, but
I knew that you were going to say that, but
yeah, well, you know,
I'm just telling you my opinion. I'm allowed
to have an opinion.
Yes,
and
yes,
that's
you
my
are.
Opinion.
Yep, and my opinion is that I think Wes is a deserving guy, and I want to see him. I want to see him defend, and I want to see him in matches that are going to make him uncomfortable. So I'd like to see what's next. So now we start the new Wes era, and we see what happens at the next show.
He's very deserving of a lariat to the face from Broner.
We got a lot of guys who are going to step up and look for that. So I hope that
Broner gets to hold the belt, and that's what
I'm
that's
envisioning. Man
happy.
Bear Pig Kid coming out and taking the title off of Wes. Tyson Riggs, new AIW World Champion.
Tyson Riggs has regressed.
He did
from where he was.
Yes,
like before this tag title reign.
He has. You're correct.
So where he's at, he is not good again. He needs to do something to get back in where he was.
Yeah, he's got to work.
Not good.
You're
again.
right. He's got to work harder. You're 100% right. Yep.
He was really slacking in these tag matches too, like just coming up with like he's got a moment to do something and it's just he stomps the guy or kicks the guy. He doesn't do any like different new unique kick or like throw like some of his standard kicks that he uses in every match out there. Yep. He just does a stomp. I'm like, nobody wants to see that dude do a stomp. What the fuck is that? Yep,
you're right. So, and that needs time. He needs time, and he needs to figure out what he was missing and how he gets back in that direction because he was doing great, and then he kind of fell off. So we shall see.
This is a big reset coming up for AIW, so it'll be interesting to see where they kind of go with these stories. What we see, like, is Alonzo and Dom done? Are they going to go again? Where does that go to? Who's going to challenge Kaplan for the belt now that it's again being an intense rules match title? That could be a lot of fun for the summer. We got No Class coming up and Wrestle Rager, so that for sure could be a intense title match where we see Kaplan and Gage go at it in deathmatch style. Who knows? Great. We could see something crazy. So could be a lot of fun. We'll have to wait and see. What do you rate this?
I will go for AIW Absolution 19. I am going to give this 4.15 out of 5. And that would be
4.15 is a dumb amount. Do quarters if you're going to do.
All right, 4.25 out of 5 stars for this one. This is their big show, so 4.25 brand new big red belts out of 5.
I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5 here. I think there were some matches that were misses. I think there were some missed opportunities with stuff, but there was some really good stuff as well. Like I said, Shimbashi, Joey Janela pretty much stole the show. The 3-way was a lot of stuff that I wanted to see. It did feel like I said, I felt like they were holding back because of they didn't want to outshine the main event. But it definitely felt like, they did some cool stuff, but it still felt like it was not as wild as I thought it was going to be with them.
The women's match was good too. Really good.
Yeah. I'm kind of tired of starting off every show with a women's match. I feel like there's, they deserve to be deeper on the card. Sure. But if that's where he wants to place them, that's where he's going to place them. So, I really don't have any really huge complaints about the lineup.
I was sad my pal Dom lost, but otherwise I'm sure he'll take it out on me when he sees me, but I was upset he lost.
I feel like there's a couple things I like match wise, like location wise, I might have changed. Like I don't know if I would have put the 3-way in the main event so close together.
But do you remember when Derek was the intense champ and they did those, and Derek's matches were really, really good, and the title match was exhausting sometimes. So I agree with you. That's always been the problem.
So it's like that's why you don't want it right before. You want it like right after intermission or right before intermission.
I agree with you 100%. I think we've come back. I think that has always been the issue. Yeah. Yep.
But it is what it is. So we got all new champions going into the next show. All 3 brand new champions. Let's hope for the best and see what happens the rest of the summer. So
yes, sir. Plugging it up.
Yeah, so this Saturday I will be at Unsanctioned in Columbus. I will have a limited number of fanny packs on me. If you'd like to purchase one, I'll probably bring a couple hats with me just in case.
Not mine.
I'm going to specifically bring yours now because you care so much about it.
My hat. I want it. What are you kidding?
So yeah, I'll have those down there in Columbus at Unsanctioned. If you see me, say hi. And that's it. Next weekend is Neo Pro, and we have Sid versus Bray McKenzie on that show, and maybe more. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Then I don't think I have anything wrestling wise, booking wise until September. So
wow. Okay. Well, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram at JGold12. I have nothing this weekend. Next weekend I'll be at ETU, but we'll talk about that next week when we record. Rate, review, and subscribe wherever you listen to us. Rate, review, and subscribe. Rate, review, and subscribe. Go into all those things and do those things wherever you listen to us. Our Twitter handle, IWGuide1. YouTube.com/IWGuide. Patreon.com/IWGuide. Check out our $5 tier, $10 tier. You get stuff first, early. You get merch. You get cards. Don't forget about the merch store over at Brainbuster Tees, our brand new logo. Check it out when you see Butters this weekend at Unsanctioned Pro. We have a great logo. He really put a lot of effort into it, and it is the coolest logo out of the podcast world. I got to be honest. Will over at Gorilla Press Apparel is going to be with Butters. Check out our podcast friends. We are part of the Main Event Wrestling Network. On the Mark Wrestling Podcast, Tino's Time, Blog World Order, Ope 3-Way, and my show, NXT Night Shift. Tomorrow night, the OTM guys are going to be broadcast, simulcast from the Main Event YouTube page and Warrior Wrestling's YouTube page. So check out Kyle and the guys over at On the Mark. At Odds with Wrestling, the card is going to change. Super Fantastic Podcast and Marks with Mikes. Check out our other friends, Monsters in the Toy Box, Toy Hio, Rubber City Toys, Neo Pro Wrestling, OKCR Creations, Stash Pages, and I'm going to call it Champs Beef Jerky from our friend Kaplan. Check him out. He is the champ now, and he sells beef jerky. Butters, that's all I got on this.
He's got to come up with a new flavor called Intense.
Oh, that would be like cool.
Really spicy.
Yeah, he's got to do something, though. He's got to play off of that chip thing. Hell yeah.
Beef jerky. Life short, watch more indie wrestling.
See ya.
Don't forget to review and subscribe wherever you listen to us. Find us online at Facebook and Instagram at The Indie Wrestling Guide. And on X or Twitter at IWGuide1.